Hi, I'm Nicolas. I'm the founder of Bonico Productions, as well as the director for the 2018 short film Echo. Uh, so a little bit of backstory for this film. When I was in Canada a couple months ago, I saw a picture frame of a toy car with another toy car behind it, same identical toy car, but this one was a little more opaque, and then one behind it, identical, just a little bit more transparent, and so on and so forth, 6 or 7 times. And I know that the effect is meant to convey motion, but I did not catch that at all. I saw it as the third was following the second was following the first. And then I just figured if the third is following the second and the second is following the first, then chances are the first is following someone else. So I got to think of how that's infinite, and if it's infinite then it's loop, and it'd be so cool if somebody made a human version of that movie. And I was thinking of like how I would pay to go see that. And then when I got to class and we're discussing what we're gonna do for our AICE media final, I knew that that's the route I was gonna take. And originally I was gonna be the actor in this film, and it was gonna be a Western film where I'm a time traveling cowboy, and I had already started filming. I had a basic plot down, and it was gonna have the same twist I have in Echo, where the main character kills someone, realizes that someone is themselves, and then comes that like the past version of themselves kills them. But so I started filming down here in Florida, and I wanted to have some shots where I would shoot at a lake or the Everglades, like a swamp, and then at a glacier in Canada, and show that it's the same place just at a different point in time. And that proved to be really convoluted, so I started to think of how I could get just one timeline. And then I figured I could make one timeline and the remnants exist in that same timeline as a product of the actions of the main character. And so, because I was going to have someone kill someone and then someone run away from someone, I figured horror would be the best route to go. So I decided to make it more, I decided to follow horror conventions such as the eerie music, the quick cut, the quick edits, and the low-key lighting. The black and white also plays a very crucial factor in setting the mood for my film. The social issue that I targeted was a lot of people's own issues, like their conflicts with society or their secrets. They tend to blame on external factors, when in reality it's all themselves. They're the ones hurting themselves. So I decided to sort of bring that to life by having someone hurt themselves, thinking it's someone else, just to put how I see some of the issues in my life and in others as well into perspective. How not everything is as it seems. My branding, the whole film is in black and white except for a little bit of color at the end of my film. So my postcard is all in black and white, and the website is all in black and white except for a little splash of gold, just like I have a little splash of warm colors in my film. And I also have a recurring motif of self-repetition in the postcard and the website. Triangles, diamonds. I'm very proud of the website. Engaging with audience and real media products. So for my film, I'm going to have it at film festivals where I go and I distribute the postcard, but also I talk to people attending the film festival and just get them to know me and like why I made this film and get them to watch it. But I will also host a Q&As on Reddit, on YouTube, on Twitch, just so people can ask me anything about where I got the inspiration, questions about the film, how they can do what I did, just to make it more personal. And on top of that, I will also have social media such as Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. But the thing I like most about my how I'm gonna engage with the audience is I am trying to make an app, a game where you play a little character in a maze, and as you go on, you leave echoes of yourself, and your goal is to get through the maze without running into yourself, one of your remnants. And if I figured if someone completed this game, they could get a sneak peek of the film, or some unseen scenes, or tickets to a film festival, just some way to make it worth their time, to give them an incentive to beat the game, and also to double the app as a huge advertiser. So that was one of the ways I was gonna get my product out there and advertise it. Now, technically, like hardware, software. So I recorded with an iPhone, and the software I used was just iMovie and Purple Planet Music. That's what I got online. And the way I made my website was on Wix, which was phenomenal. Like I said, I'm incredibly proud of my website, and I couldn't have done it without Wix because I don't know how to code in HTML. So it was very helpful having that software. And Photoshop. I photoshopped the backgrounds in my website, the postcard, the title of my film. It was all done in Photoshop. Now, one additional piece of hardware that I used that I think is kind of funny is there's one scene where I am filming my main character see herself run. So what I did is she's leaving a closet and she sees herself running. So as my actress stepped out of the closet, I had a chair set off to the side with this wood carving that my dad made in college, and I set this on the chair, just out of the view of my actress, so that when I moved it here, my actress would be out of view, and I held it here as stable as I could while my actress ran to the right side of the screen, ran across, and then I would pause it, and she would come back to where she was, and then I would resume filming her. So I don't have a tripod. I used a chair and a sculpture. And yeah, that's basically what I used. Some reflection on this project. I feel like I focused a lot more on the minor tasks of this. I did a lot of work on the website and on the postcard. Postcard took me so long. I don't know how to use Photoshop. It was very difficult. But also, I really neglected the blog, and I feel like I could have blogged a lot more. And one really, I couldn't stand this, was I had a friend help me while I was filming, or keep me company rather, and I used his iPhone. I have an Android. And when I asked for I sent myself the footage, but it didn't send. And then when he was home, he said he would send it, and he would send it like one at a time, and I had to ask for specific scenes to be sent to me. So that was a huge setback in editing. But all in all, I finished my product. I'm happy with what I've done, and I do feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm very happy that I worked by myself, because I feel like I had full creative freedom over what I did, and I'm happy with what I did. So yeah, I'm Nico Bonaduce talking about the 2018 short film Her. Thank you.